40 acres in Colorado. The property has power, internet, maintained road frontage, and Rocky Mountain views. It is just 1.5 miles from over 6,000 acres of publicly accessible BLM land with a canyon that has a river flowing through it. As we mentioned, that 6,000 acres of publicly accessible BLM land is just 1.5 miles east of the property. It's desirable for hunting, hiking, camping, horseback riding, bird watching, photography, wildlife viewing. Wildlife in the area include elk, mule deer, antelope, mountain lion, bear, and Rocky Mountain Bighorn sheep. There's over 1 million acres of national forest land within a reasonable drive from the property. It's also close to state parks and state wildlife areas. The canyon is named the Cucharas Canyon, and it's the Cucharas River that runs through the bottom of the canyon. Here we have the 40 acres highlighted in green. You have roughly 1/4 mile of road frontage along the north boundary. The name of that road is Vista View Road. That is a maintained road. There's above ground electricity lines and poles running along the north boundary of the property, along with underground telecommunication lines. There's 1/4 mile of road access along the east boundary of the property. This is an easement used by the neighbor to the south to access their property, where they have a home and some accessory buildings. And this easement is usable by the new owner of this property, providing even easier access to the entire property. And that storage shed that's included with the sale of this property is right here along the northwest portion of the property. There's a gentle roll to the terrain with a roughly 20-foot elevation change across the entire 40 acres. This is a plat map with the parcel highlighted in green. All of the corners have been surveyed and staked. Here's a zoomed in view of the Spanish Peaks, and over here is the Sangre de Cristo mountain range. And this is a similar view in the fall after all of the blooming sunflowers have dried up for the season. Sometimes out in this area the fields will be covered with these wild sunflowers. It's really a beautiful sight to see. This is looking east at Greenhorn Mountain in the San Isabel National Forest. If we go to the interactive map and zoom out a little bit from the property and look to the west, all this area right here, that is Greenhorn Mountain in the San Isabel National Forest. And when we were looking at the Spanish Peaks are down here. And this is the Sangre de Cristo mountain range. Here is the power and telecom lines that run along the north boundary of the property, along with some of the survey markers. And here are some photos of the maintained roads within the subdivision that lead you to the property. The property is about 16 miles from State Highway 10. That's south of the property. The 40 acres is up here in green. And aside from Vista View Road, almost the entire drive from State Highway 10 to the property is along these county roads. This is the intersection of State Highway 10 and County Road 120. Again, at this intersection, you're about 16 miles from the property, and you turn north up County Road 120. Here's a photo of County Road 122, and this is the intersection of County Road 122 and Vista View Road. At this intersection, you're only about 1/2 mile from the property, and again, you have roughly 1/4 mile of frontage on Vista View Road. Here's the approximate distance to that 6,000 acres of BLM land with a canyon and river running through it. You're just a little over a 30-minute drive from the property to Walsenburg, Colorado. Walsenburg is the county seat of Orfano County where the property is located. Walsenburg has a population a little over 3,000. There's a hospital with a level 4 trauma center, multiple grocery stores, hardware, building supplies. This is Main Street in downtown Walsenburg where you'll find shopping, dining, professional services. Trinidad is to the south, a little over an hour from the property, population around 10,000. There's a Walmart in Trinidad. Continue traveling south on Interstate 25 from Trinidad and you'll cross over the New Mexico state line. And Interstate 25, which is where you'll find Walsenburg, that is the main interstate that runs north and south along the Front Range, which is the east side of the Rocky Mountains. That will take you north into Pueblo. Pueblo is just a little over an hour from the property. It has a population over 100,000. Pretty much anything you need you can find in Pueblo, including a hospital, Home Depot, Target, Sam's Club, Walmart, multiple grocery stores, other big box retailers, along with local businesses, restaurants. Continue traveling north on Interstate 25, and in about an hour and 45 minutes from the property, you'll reach Colorado Springs. Colorado Springs is the second largest city in Colorado, with a population of around 500,000. From Colorado Springs, continue heading north on Interstate 25, and you'll reach Denver, Colorado, the largest city in Colorado, population well over 1 million, and that's about 3 hours from the property. There's also an international airport in Denver. These are Google Earth terrain views. This is south of the property looking north. You can see that roughly 1/4 mile of road frontage along the north boundary with the power and telecom lines, along with that storage shed along the northwestern portion of the property. Now we're east of the property looking west, and then you have that 1/4 mile of road easement along the east boundary of the property. There's Greenhorn Mountain in the San Isabel National Forest. This is northeast of the property looking southwest. There are the Spanish Peaks and the Sangre de Cristo mountain range. And now we're west of the property looking east. There's that 6,000 acres of publicly accessible land with the Cucharas River and Canyon. These white circles represent some of the nearby landowners that have developed their properties to varying degrees. Some people have a main home with accessory buildings, and landowners have used a variety of building styles. Another noteworthy point of interest is the Lathrop State Park. It's only about 40 minutes from the property. It is actually Colorado's first state park. It's around 1,600 acres, and there's beautiful mountain views from the Lathrop State Park. Here's a map of the state park. You can enjoy fishing, boating, water sports, hiking, camping, hunting, and bird watching. And here are some photos of Greenhorn Mountain in the San Isabel National Forest. On our website, LANDiO.com, we have a lot of additional information about this property and the surrounding area. This 40 acres with power, internet, maintained road frontage, mountain views, and just a mile and a half from that 6,000 acres of BLM land with the canyon and river running through it is priced at $34,997, and that storage shed on the property is included for that price. Scroll down and you'll find additional information about the property and the surrounding area. There's a master grazing lease for the whole subdivision, which keeps the property taxes at $14 a year. There's only a $200 a year assessment, and that goes to maintain the miles of private roads all throughout the subdivision. There are some light covenants to maintain the beauty of the area. You can use the property recreationally, seasonally, or live there full time. The minimum dwelling size for a site-built home is 1,200 square feet, and then only 1,000 square feet for double-wide manufactured or mobile homes. You can click right here to view the covenants in a PDF. There are a few people out here with water wells, although most of them either haul their own water or have water delivered, and then placed into a large storage tank for future use, both inside and outside the home. And then most people that build out here use septic systems. We have over 100 images of the property and surrounding area. Just click all images, and then you can navigate through the images by category. We have property images, maps, the route to property, neighboring area, towns and cities, and points of interest. So if I wanted to just see the nearby towns and cities, I could click right here, and that will take me to all of the nearby towns and cities. And then there's a little sidebar navigation here. If I want to go back and view all the property images, that'll take me right back up to the top. I can click on any one of these and then scroll through it. Click on another one to enlarge, and then continue to scroll through the images. This is a property with a buy now option available, which means it's a real simple process. There are no commissions or fees, so your total purchase price for this property is just the $34,997. The deposit is used to secure the property. Just click this green Buy Now button. That will add a $4.99 deposit to your cart. Again, this $4.99 deposit is credited towards your purchase, and we cover all of the closing costs. So the remaining balance due would be the $34,498. Then click Checkout. This window appears where you enter all your contact information. Click Continue to Payment, enter your payment information, and complete the checkout process. As soon as the checkout process has been completed, this Buy Now button will automatically turn gray and say Out of Stock. The remaining balance may be paid by wire transfer, ACH bank draft, credit card, debit card, cryptocurrency, precious metals, or any combination of these methods. We make the whole process super simple, and it can be completed in as little as a day. If you have any questions, just click this Contact Us button and fill out this simple form. Likewise, you can call or text us anytime. Our number is 866-8LANDiO. That's 866-852-6346. That number does also receive text messages. If you're looking for other properties in Colorado, click on Nearby Properties. And then at the bottom of the page, you'll see all of the other properties we have available in Colorado at the moment. If you're looking for properties in a different state, click on the Available tab. And there you can see we currently have 79 properties available. Our mission here at LANDiO is to engage, educate, and empower people to realize their land dreams. In order to be successful in this mission, we need your help. The more people that we reach, the more land dreams we can make come true. So please share our website, our YouTube channel, and our Instagram profile with everyone that you know. Thank you and God bless.